Hey, Brandon. Why have a long face?
I'm getting very worried right now.
What's wrong?
You know Bessie Palmer, right?
Yeah, we've spoken a couple times.
Well, she hasn't shown up for the past couple weeks. And that's weird since she's never missed a session ever since she first joined this youth group.
Maybe her schedule got a little messy. Or maybe she's sick. Who knows?
I'm not sure it's either of those.
Brandon, don't be silly. I'm sure there's a very rational explanation.
She hasn't responded to any of my calls or text messages for 2 weeks. Don't you think that's strange?
I will admit, that does seem quite odd. The best advice I can really give is to keep waiting. I'm sure she'll turn up sooner or later.
I hope so.
Are you gonna be around tomorrow? You can come into town with me and Sarah.
I guess that should give me a way to occupy myself.
There you go. And speaking of, I'm gonna finally offer to help her and her dad clean up.
This is the second week in a row for Bessie to miss youth group, especially without a full explanation.
Yeah, that is pretty abrupt. I haven't received any word about it at all.
Hey, just thought I might help you two out while I wait for my ride home.
It's okay, Jonathan. We got this. Thank you, though.
Are you sure? I mean, I would like to make myself more useful around here.
Look, Jonathan, it's great that you want to help out around here more, and we appreciate it. But there's a very good reason that we can handle this ourselves, and that reason is that your mother is outside waiting for you.
Oh, sorry. I thought I had more time on my hands. See you tomorrow.
Take care, Jonathan.
He's really cute when he does that.
Nah, I think you're talking about his smile.
Dad!
It's okay. Let's wrap things up here. It's getting late.
As much as I do appreciate jazz, I kind of feel this is a bit overwhelming, especially for this kind of weather.
It looks like Brandon doesn't mind. In fact, he looks kinda lost.
Sorry. I just have too much on my mind right now.
Still thinking about Bessie?
Unfortunately, yes.
I too think it's weird for Bessie to disappear without an excuse. I've tried calling her parents, but they didn't pick up either.
Is there really something going on that we're not fully aware of? Looks like it's getting worse out there. We better finish our coffee fast.
I hope you're not suggesting I chug it.
I don't want you to burn your throat, though it looks like Brandon barely touched his drink.
Our top story is the most recent crime wave throughout Andersonville. Several cases of theft and assault have been discovered throughout the past 2 days, most of them happening across Ellsworth Street. Police have restricted access to a large section of the Ellsworth Street neighborhood.
Ellsworth Street? Bessie lives there!
Wait! Brandon! This isn't gonna end well.
Sorry! What?
Oh no. They closed off the house.
Brandon, don't go past the police tape. There's nothing you can do about it now.
This can't be real. This cannot be real.
Brandon,
You told me there'd be a rational explanation to this. Does this look rational to you?
I'm sorry, okay? I didn't know, but I'm honestly just as surprised about this as you are.
Now I've got the feeling something terrible has happened to her, and I didn't know until too late. That crime wave is really giving me the shivers.
Maybe she's not gone for good. Maybe she and her family are somewhere else and they couldn't let us know. After all, this isn't the only house that's taped off.
But if this happened just yesterday, why have we not heard from them in 2 weeks?
Exactly!
Well, we can't talk about it while standing out here in the rain. Come on, let's head back to my house.
I still don't understand any of this. Knowing someone has disappeared just like that is really giving me the creeps. This is the first time something like this has happened to me.
You said it, Rover. We're really having a rough day.
What about that news report? We went outside before we could finish hearing that story.
That's right. Jonathan, can you please search for that report so we can hear it in its entirety? I would really like to know if there are any leads as to what happened to Bessie.
Okay, but I don't think we're gonna like what we find. I think this is it.
Our top story is the most recent crime wave throughout Andersonville. Several cases of theft and assault have been discovered throughout the past 2 days, most of them happening across Ellsworth Street. Police have restricted access to a large section of the Ellsworth Street neighborhood. Just yesterday, local resident Bessie Palmer was attacked by who strangely appeared to be William Burns. Even after successfully arresting Burns, police are unsure if this person is who he identifies as, since he had died about a year and a half ago. Palmer was immediately taken to St. Andrew's Hospital, where she died 1 hour later from fatal wounds.
I'm so sorry, Brandon. I really am. I know Bessie meant so much to you.
We're here for you, Brandon. We'll be praying for you. Just know that Bessie isn't hurting anymore. She's with God now. She's much happier where she is, but I'm sure she misses you.
Why didn't she tell me what was happening? Why did she keep it to herself for 2 weeks without at least saying goodbye?
She and William knew each other. I guess Bessie must have known he was up to something, and she didn't want to tell you so as to not scare you.
I'd rather be hurt by the truth. I just hate being kept in the dark for whatever reason.
That reminds me.
Hello?
Hey, Toby. I'd really hate to bring up a sensitive topic, but did you hear what happened recently?
I did. I don't like it. I'm reading the same words again and again, and I still don't believe it. It's impossible for William to have committed that crime.
I know you have a history with him. You never told me that he died, though. It explains why I never saw him again, but after seeing that news report, I'm confused now. What exactly happened to him?
First of all, as much as he hung out with us quite often, he really wasn't the brightest bulb. When school let out, he'd often get himself wasted. He'd just find about every way to try to make himself look cool, but that soon took its toll. Eventually, he got careless, and he started distributing drugs on school property. That got him suspended, and we never saw him after that. And then one day, I thought about paying William a visit to check in on him. He never even answered the door, though. When I peeked through a window, it wasn't a pretty sight. I saw him lying on his garage door, completely motionless. When the police arrived shortly after that, they told me it was an overdose. William really went off the deep end.
Wow. So if William is dead, then who are we dealing with here?
I don't know, but I don't want to get that deep into it. I don't even want to think about it. It's really creeping me out.
Yeah, I can't help but worry. I wonder if that Fibbler has something to do with it.
His face and fingerprints are a perfect match, sir. There's no other way we can explain it.
I still don't like it. We could not have apprehended a dead man. I remember seeing him dead and buried. If we're gonna get answers, we can only get them from the man himself. Bring him here. So, you call yourself William Burns, huh? The resemblance may be uncanny, but I still have my doubts. If that really is you, where were you this whole time until you attacked Bessie Palmer? Not real chatty today, huh? Well, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. And if you want the hard way, we'll revisit your house and search for clues. So, what will it be? What's the matter? Scaredy cat got your tongue? I guess you've made your decision. We've got a runner! Stop him!
Stop! Stop or we'll shoot! Where'd he go? What is that? Commissioner, he got away, but he left something behind. It's a glove, but it has the texture and feel of human skin, with William Burns' fingerprints engraved at the tips.
I knew there was something wrong about this. We're dealing with an imposter.
That's really weird. This guy attacks a civilian and frames a dead man. But why? Does Burns have some kind of connection with Palmer?
That does it. I'm rounding up a search party. We'll do all that we can to solve this case, even if we have to hunt this guy down to the ends of the earth.
He has escaped. He should reach us within mere minutes. At this point, the town won't know what hit it.
You are so sneaky, your deceitfulness.
I prefer Fibblerness.
That sounds ridiculous. That's not even a real word.
If I make it myself, then it's real.
Oh, your brilliance puts me to shame. Not.
As does this plan, putting Bibleman to shame for not acting quick enough. His bad timing for saving little Miss Palmer will soon make him look like a fool. And on top of that, with the youngsters too distracted by this tragedy, I can make my move much more easily.
You let something happen to one brat to slow the others down, huh? You know, this is the first time I've actually seen you do something useful.
Thank you, Lucy.
Isn't there anything else I could do? I've been sitting around for too long.
The least you can do for now is let the man in when he comes. You have 10 seconds.
Dude.
I do agree with the other one about something. Decent evil henchmen are so hard to find these days. There you are. So tell me, how was your exploit?
It worked like a charm. I may have left behind a clue, but they don't suspect the truth. And if Bibleman never comes looking for me, there'll be nothing he can do about this crime. Yet, wouldn't it be such a thrill to see the look on his face when he discovers this imposter is none other than his worst nemesis, Luxor Spawndroth. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like my armor back, please.
Oh, sure thing.
My disguise makes me look so ridiculous anyway. I only wore it because I look just like that Burns guy.
And you did so well fooling everyone.
Well, I've used other means to turn an event in my favor. I've used gold dust and weird websites. But committing a common crime, oh, that is on a whole different level. And I love it.
Oh, you're so full of yourself.
Thank you. Now, Lucy, has the news been updated?
It's updating as quickly as can be. The people will never rest until they get their answer on who the real deal is.
With this glove serving as complete proof that the William Burns the police saw is, in fact, an imposter, the question remains, who is the real criminal? Police are currently searching the streets to find further clues, though they agreed to let local hero Bibleman lead this investigation.
So, he's after us now. That can slow us down. I wanted to go after him last.
Why worry about it? At least the public is still left in confusion. Bibleman's attempt to take us down will all be in vain, since he's acting too late. Trust me, perhaps I know how all of this will end.
Uh-oh, dude!
Ooh, speak of the devil.
Of all people, it had to be you.
And I'm mighty proud of myself for it. Go ahead and try to stop me. It's not like it will do you any good. I mean, you couldn't even save the girl in time.
This may be the least I can do to end this trouble. Romans 8:37 says, "In all these things we are more than conquerors through him who loved us."
Then try to conquer me, shiny boy. Just like old times, old man.
So far, no other clue has been found, and the city continues to constantly ask for the truth.
You're too late. She's already done for. And so are you. Ha! Some hero you are. Just wait until the world sees just how slow and washed up you've become.
Psalm 73:26 says, "My flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever."
That's unfortunate. Your mouth still runs just the same.
Get him, dude! Kick his rear end! Hey! Where are you going, dude?
It's not yet over. We made a big move, but the final trap is yet to be sprung.
Hey! Wait up, dude!
They won't know what will hit them. The world will never know that it will soon be the end of Bibleman and all others who are like him.
If only those news cameras can see you now. You look so good when you're wiped out. I wish I could stay and chat, but we've got other fish to fry. And it's not like you can rescue them in time, seeing just how far you've already stumbled.
Lord, I need your help. I cannot do this alone. Not without you. Give me wisdom and strength, Lord. I can't do this without you. I've already come far, coming out of my retirement and going back to the duty that you've called me to. This is what you want me to do. Am I really strong enough to fight again?
Where's Brandon?
He'll be back soon. We're letting him stay with us for the next couple of days. Hopefully he'll have fully recovered by then.
I'll continue praying for him. Going through something like that can really hit someone hard.
I'll be praying for him too. It says in Mark 11:24 that whatever you ask in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours. I know Brandon will find comfort in good time, with God's help.
I believe so. Sorry, my dad needs me back home. I'll check in on you guys first thing tomorrow.
Thanks, Sarah.
I'll see you guys later.
See ya. Not now, Rover. I could really use some time in prayer right now. There's just so much I cannot understand. First that Fibbler, then this attack on Bessie, and we don't know who really caused it. All this is making my head spin. What next? I'm gonna need you to stay quiet right now, Rover. It's getting late. Yet, why do I get the feeling something big is about to happen? I guess only time can tell.